Ladies and gentle freaks, welcome back to the I'm Lily Hazel Reacts channel. Today we're going to be covering the new unit in Kaiju number 8, the game. The new character, superb combination, Mina Ashiro, coming November 1st, which is in 3 days. My time, Saturday. Becoming Saturday. Do I have anything? Okay, yeah, no, I thought I had some like news, some crazy things popped up. No matter. I don't think this is anything. I don't think this is like, you know, any season 2 material. This is just Mina, her regular shot self, except now it's the big cat Bako gets his screen time. This is really it. So they posted this yesterday. They posted this teaser yesterday. I made a post on my community. Go check that out. Go talk to the community, whatever. Go make some posts if you want to have it open. You can do whatever you want in there. You'll see some crazy slurs. I posted a post, I guess, whatever. And then, you know, this character's coming out, right? Now, today, we finally get confirmation. We finally get what the skills look like, what her whole kit is, her passives, her dupes. We get everything. So, boom, 5-star superb combination, Mina Ashiro. We also get her typing. I'm going to mute this because I don't want, you know, I get in trouble or anything. But boom. All right, so that's what it looks like when you open up her just menu in the character screen. This is what it looks like. Bako, mad fierce. Mina Ashiro, she's an attacker, right? She has the her regular weapon. So the 5-star Mina, if you have that weapon, also works with her. This is her weapon type, this big bazooka. She's only shot. Right, so only shot, no other dual typing, no dual typing. We get to see her full kit on the right here. So her normal attack, whatever, you know, the one that doesn't cost any energy, her first skill, deals shot damage, deals regular shot damage. I think we do get the percentages later, but right now we're just gonna cover her base kit because this isn't it. Her combat skill deals shot damage, and then after attacking, advances Bako's action order. So what I will say about this unit, it's really cool and it's really creative because this isn't like a dual unit where Bako just appears in her attacks. No, add this unit and you basically have 5 characters on the field. You have Bako and Mina working together. You know, at the bottom on the turn count, you know, you have your Hoshina, you have your Gen, you have your characters that you put in a party, right? You see the turn count on the bottom. Deploy this Mina on your team and you will have Bako on the action count. Well, you're gonna see it, but so that's the second skill. Advances Bako's action order. Her ultimate deals shot damage and applies combined forces to this unit. What does combined forces do? Well, I actually watched this video in advance, but I forgot, so we're about to find out together. And then her passive, the one that not her 3 passives that are on the left. When you go to the skills, they're just the 1 passive on the right. At the start of a battle, calls forth Bako, right? So with this unit, you will always have Bako. That is a guaranteed. Boom. At the start of battle, Bako's gonna be there. After Bako's turn, it applies a crit rate buff and a shield to this unit. Also, an extra attack of dealing shot damage. So this Bako is not buffing anyone. It is just Mina. Very selfish, very rude cat. Only Mina gets the crit rate buff. Only Mina gets the shield. But shield is good with survivability. Put that on like a Sagan, Isao, Mina, and then another support like a Chester team. Gonna be living a long time. Gonna be doing decent damage. But you know, it also just does shot damage. You know, our follow-up skill, shot damage as well. ST attack means like single target. That's what it's short for. And then her combat skill and ultimate are blast attack. I believe that's AoE. I don't think it's adjacent, but I mean, it shows us right here, so we're gonna find out. So her ultimate, Tiger Bagbara. Oh, she's wearing the headset. That's dope. So, you know, level 10 skills deals shot damage equal to 256% of this unit's attack to a single Kaiju, and then shot damage equal to 128% of this unit's attack to adjacent Kaiju. So she's not AoE, she is adjacent. She hits 3 enemies. The strongest attack goes to the one you target. Preferably the one in the middle. This is the ult right here, ult animation. Jumps over Bako. I don't know how he's carrying this big ass gun. And then boom. Look at that. About to hurt his spine. Look at Bako, bro. Putting her foot on his back. I don't know how that cat don't got back problems. Look at that. Look at the recoil. After she fires, this is after you do combine. Oh my god. This is after you do combined forces, right? Do the shot, get the buff, and now the ult changes. Now the ult changes, as you can see on the bottom. Applies combined forces for 3 turns to this unit. What is combined forces? It is after Bako performs an action, activates extra attack. So you can see right there, 4,000. It's okay. It's a critical too, but then again, you can't really go off these numbers. You don't know what gear they have on them. You don't even know if they have gear, right? You don't know if the gear's right for her. You don't know her like crit rate, her stats, or anything like that yet. So as you can see on the bottom, Mina and Bako, and then Bako gets his skill count. So this is the passive. At the start of battle, calls forth Bako. Bako has a fixed speed of 105. I'm not sure what fixed speed means. It's kind of weird that they word it like that. I don't know. I'm pretty sure you can increase Bako's speed, but you know, then again, fixed means it's not going to change. So I don't know if you can or not. And then her, at Bako's turn, applies crit rate 33% for 1 turn. 1 turn sucks. A shield of 3 turns equal to 11%. Oh my god, this is maxed? Mind you, this is her maxed passive. A shield of 3 turns equal to 11% of max HP to this unit. That is so strange. She's an attacker, but you want to build her with HP, or at least an HP substat. That is so weird. Well, I mean, Bako's going to be doing damage as well, I guess. So I like to reiterate just in case anyone's confused. You know, I'm stupid sometimes, so I get it. Bako regularly, all right, when you put this Mina in your team slot, Bako will have turns, and every time his turn comes, he's going to give Mina a 33% crit rate buff and then a shield worth 11% of her max HP. However, when you do her ult and then you get combined forces, every time it is Bako's turn, he will now perform an extra attack. I'm not sure if that extra attack will benefit off the 33% crit rate, because then again, it only is for 1 turn. However, an extra attack is like, does that really count as a turn? Is an extra attack, you know, as an add-on, additive, whatever. There's more testing involved, but that's essentially how I believe it works, at least. And then after Bako gives you the crit rate and shield, they then do the second attack. Yeah. When activating extra attack in combined forces state, deals shot damage equal to 83% of this unit's attack to a single kaiju and the adjacent kaiju. 83% as maxed. So that means it's even gonna be lower and lower, because I'm gonna be honest, bro. Look, I'm gonna tell you right now, do not summon for this Mina. Like, it's cool, cat, interesting, kid, and all that. But like, ooh, that rhymed. Do not. She's only just shot as well. Like, she does nothing else. You don't want this at this point. Just use a regular Mina, bro. Forget about this cat. And then the second skill, you know, we already saw it. This time we can see the stats. Ultimate gauge charge value 90. That's pretty good, actually. SP cost 1. Deal shot damage equal to 123% of this unit's attack to a single kaiju, and then 63% to adjacent. Really low numbers. So yeah, there you go. Boom. After attacking, advances Bako's action order by 50% though. Can we see that? Can we see Bako after attacking? Bako goes up? No, we can't see his speed. This is her dupes. Dupe 1 before activating her second skill or ultimate applies crit damage 30% for 1 turn to this unit. Now, I will say, reading through her buffs, they're really good if she is a general pool unit. Her kit just reeks of general pool. If she's limited, holy fumble, they're not making any money off that banner. Dupe 2, turn duration of combined forces applied by ultimate +1. That's good, because then you get Bako for like, or sorry, no, you get combined forces for 4 turns out of 3. And then after this unit activates, extra attack applies defense penetration rate +4% to this unit, max of 5 stacks. Getting extra attack is super easy. You just have to have Bako, you know, do his turn. And y'all saw him in the turn order down there. Max of 5 stacks. So 20% defense penetration rate, not bad, but that takes a while though to build up. Dupe 3, you know, just a level up of skills. Dupe 4, shield application multiplier plus 50%. She really needs that Dupe 4, bro, at least for survivability, because 11% of HP, how are they gonna build her? What are her stats? Because this is a Mina, but I don't know how Mina's health is looking like, right? You might, it's weird. You don't want to build an attacker with HP. You want to build an attacker with, you know, attack. Dupe 5, you know, just skills level up again, and then Dupe 6, turn duration of crit rate buff applied by Bako +1. So you get a 33% crit rate for 2 turns instead of 1 now, and then when this unit's HP is 70% or more, crit damage for 50%. So what is that? 70% crit damage when you're doing your skill 2 or ultimate. 70% crit damage. You don't have to build crit damage on her because she already gets plenty of that. Well, that's from dupes, really. Let's not talk about how to build her. She's not even in the game yet. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I'm not. No, you know what? We're doing this again. I am not summoning for this unit. However, if this video gets 100 likes, if it gets 100 likes, you know what? How many likes did the other one get? If this video gets 120, 50, 150 likes, bro, the last video got 3K views, so it might be easy to hit 150, but like I'm setting it high up, bro. If it starts getting close, I might re-release the video and edit what I'm saying. If this video gets 150 likes, because I really don't want to summon, like, this unit is trash, it's actually garbage, there's no way I'm summoning. I will make an almost near impossible like goal. The 150 likes, I summon for this Mina, but off of what I'm reading, off of what you're seeing, I'm sure you can make your own opinion too if you play the game. She looks buns. She better be general pool. So, you know, you can pull her and you have the option of using her if you want, but she is not good whatsoever, bro. Just because you have a big cat does not make you good. We already had like I'm gonna be honest, bro. This previous Gen release, the number 1 suit Gen, is actually better than her. And I did find out that his ultimate, the see-through state, if you put him on a team with Sagan, her counter actually activates one little node of the see-through state. So I think that's cool. By the way, if you guys still want me to make a showcase for Gen, I will. My thing is, I've been building him up so much. I'll just show y'all actually. So this is my Gen right now. I changed the gear on him. I think the lizard gear is better because you need to build a lot with this Gen. He is a more crit damage character, so you want to build him with crit rate, right? What I was doing is I put a crit damage set on him. I believe it's the fungal type, and that was kind of a bad decision because only in the middle gear slot are you allowed a crit rate or an ultimate charge rate percentage gear, whatever. And he kind of needs both. So I'm like, whatever. He already has enough crit damage. I'm just going to go with the lizard type, which gives you more crit rate. And then for the middle slot, I'm just going to do ultimate gauge charge rate. So this is what my gear's looking like. Attack is nice. It took me so long. Dude, I don't know if it's just me, but recently my rerolls have been so garbage. It's taking me so long to get legendary gear, and I don't want this. I found out I had like a 20 plus speed on him. Dude, having Gen at 20 plus speed, having a gear that has like the max speed you can get, I think you might want to put speed on him. He got his turns so frequently. He low-key did become a plate buster. Like, I was actually surprised how many turns he got. Putting him as Hoshina's partner, as 4-star Hoshina's partner, and, you know, putting Chester on the team to help him with crit rate, but putting him as Hoshina because Hoshina speeds up the partner he is partnered with on his ult. He got his turns so frequently. He was doing pretty mediocre damage. You know, it's really just about the ult. The ult I haven't found use for. It's really only for one enemy, like in multiple enemies. He's so difficult to use. It's kind of annoying. This is what I have on him. You want to build him with ult gauge charge rate. That's his whole kit. That's what it's based around. And then you want to put the lizard type because you get the crit rate right here. Preferably speed, and you can do whatever you want. Attack is probably the best one though, because he is an attacker after all. For those worried, oh, Hazel, they're giving us unit after unit after unit. Don't worry, do not summon on this. But let's say Mina's your favorite character, right? You have to summon on her for some godforsaken reason. You love cats. Maybe you love cats, right? You've never been able to play a cat who can help a bazooka wielding woman. Fret not, we will be getting rewards. Not only will we be getting the main story chapter 5 update on Saturday the same day. It's November 1st. Mina is coming out with the main story chapter 5. I think it's 1,500. You know, 1,500 gems. I forget how much it is, but you're going to be getting gems with the main story update. And not only that, you will be getting the trial battle, right? So you're going to get your 50 gems when she comes out, just testing her out. You are going to be getting the release celebration. I don't know if she's going to get one. I believe she will, but maybe only again got one because he's limited. Let's say she's not going to get one. You will still get the chapter release celebration. Every main story chapter, they do 7 days of rewards. It's usually 5 premium tickets, 5 standard tickets, just like this one. And then we're also going to be getting the new chapter event. This is it happened for chapter 4. We're going to be getting one every main story chapter. So you're going to have all these rewards to do, all these missions once more. Hopefully it comes out with like another useful weapon, because along with the rewards, it has level up materials, credits, you know, weapon level up materials, and then it came with a 4-star weapon that was pretty decent for Chester. So yeah, it might not be a lot, but don't worry, that's because, bro, you're not supposed to meant to summon on every character. She is 100% a skip character, but let's say you're running dry and you want to summon on her. Here's your rewards. Yeah, Large Conquest is not resetting. I think Fierce Battle Limited. Yeah, Fierce Battle Limited isn't. It might reset because it's leaving in 2 days, which is when the update happens. On the content plan, it only went to November 1st. They didn't have anything about Fierce Battle Limited, you know, coming back. But it might, right? It's gonna come back really soon since it's already out. Yeah, that's everything for me. Like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what you think about the update. Tell me what you think about Mina. Tell me what you think about the review. Are you gonna summon on her? You hype for Mina? You like Mina? She's your favorite character? How many gems are you at right now? You can even tell me how your summon's been for Gen. If you get inspired by my video, I feel sorry for you because then you probably got shafted. But yeah, once again, if you think about summoning on this Gen, do not. If you want to get him through pity, you can, right? That's definitely a thing you can do. Should I suggest you do it? No, he is limited, so he's only going to be coming back on this banner, specific banner. He won't be in general pool. After he leaves, he will not be, you know, you won't be able to get him. Make sure you guys do all your monthly things, because this is about to reset in 2 days. Make sure you get all your tickets, all your, you know, all the things you can with the encounter stones. The weapon exchange is about to reset, so if you want any of these weapons, make sure to get them. For the month reset, same thing with credits, although you shouldn't really be spending credits because boy are they hard to come by. Proof of Valor, you know, resetting as well. You can get these weapons, Emblem of Defense, Expedition, all that. Boom, 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 boom. You have 15 days left to get Narumi. So, you know, if you fail your summons on Mina, of course, you can pity Narumi. Just letting you know. Yeah, and then for you whales, all this stuff is resetting as well. The multi-gacha ticket, $15 for a multi is absurd. Yeah, that was the update. That's everything for me. Dub hype if you want. It helps get the video out there so more people like you can watch these and get informed. Quick Expedition side note. I hate Expedition. And that's it. That's everything for me. See ya!